Hi guys, hope you're alright. So today I'm going to film my everyday makeup routine, hence I have no makeup on and probably look a little bit scary. This is just going to be a look that I would wear sort of if I was leaving the house but going nowhere special, just a really simple kind of natural everyday makeup routine to help me look a bit more human. So to save time, I have already primed my face with my Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. Just because I just apply it like a normal moisturiser, just, you know, make my face ready for all my makeup. So I'm going to start by applying my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum in shade 52 with my Real Technique stippling brush. And I normally use 1.5 to 2 pumps of this. I just kind of put it on my hand, spread it out, get my stippling brush, dabble it in, and I've got a mirror here, so that is why I'm going to be looking over there. Now I am a massive fan of the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, and so I had to try this, and this is actually really good for kind of more casual, lighter coverage kind of days. So I thought that would be good for this kind of tutorial, and I'm going to try and be as quick as I can, but it's quite hard actually to do your makeup whilst talking kind of in a hurry. So yeah, this stippling brush just makes foundation application incredibly quick and easy. Kind of just stipple it onto the skin. I know that like a lot of people buff it a bit more than this, but I think with this brush it's quite hard to buff it. It's kind of best to stipple it and then kind of blend it if it hasn't quite gone into the skin. Okay, I think we're all done with that. It's just a nice evening out of the skin tone. It's a really nice kind of glowy and dewy foundation, and hopefully I'm already looking a bit better. Okay, now I'm going to apply some concealer on any sort of blemishes, scarring and problem areas. So just on my chin I have a little bit of scarring that I like to colour up. I'm probably going to pull some really weird faces today, because I think everyone does when they do their makeup. Obviously you don't normally kind of film it and then look back. Just covering up those problem areas, and I do have a bit of kind of open pores on my nose, so we'll cover those up as well. This is a really good kind of heavy duty, good lasting concealer, so I know that everyone kind of loves that. And next, my under eye concealer, we have Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch concealer in, I don't know what shade this is, I'll link it in the bar below just to save on time. My other concealer was in number 2, I think. So this, dabble it under the eyes and blend it in. It's really good at hiding those under eye circles. I suppose it's kind of copying the YSL Touche Eclat. Did you like my French accent there? Right, so now those are all kind of hidden. I am just going to powder down, but only a little bit because I don't really like too much powder. And I'm going to do that with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in Sandstorm. Literally with my Eco Tools powder brush and a very light dab of powder, because I do quite like a more dewy finish, but this is just to make it last and, you know, stop any shininess. Right, so now I've got my base face kind of done, I'm going to move on to my kind of detailing. But first, before I do that, I forgot to say that the concealer I used was the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. So, sorry, so moving on then, I'm going to take my Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer in shade 51 and do some contouring to kind of give the illusion of great cheekbones. And then I'm going to take it in kind of a 3 up to the temples, like so, and then down to the jawbone, and a little bit on the nose, because you should always put bronzer where the sun hits. And I'm using kind of a light shade just because it's kind of like a natural sort of day and it's not sunny outside, it's really miserable. So then I'm going to do my blusher, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Touch blush in Peach, and take my Real Technique stippling brush, and this is a cream product, I really like this actually, and I'm going to just smile at this like an idiot and apply this and then blend it up to the cheekbones. So you just want to put it on the apples and sort of blend it up towards the cheekbones. Gives a really nice, natural, healthy glow. Really, really liking that. You can use it on your lips as well, which is quite nice. And now I'm going to take my Accessorize highlighter, which I spoke about in my video yesterday. Take dabbles of it on my finger and highlight my cheekbones, like so. You don't want to use too much of this though, because you can get a little bit too kind of like highlightery. Put some in my Cupid's bow to make my lips look bigger. Just in these bits of my eyes to make my eyes look wider. I don't know if it actually does, but that's just what I've been told, and I think it does. And then on my brow bone to kind of emphasize that. So that's my highlighter all done. And now I am going to do my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my Bare Minerals brow brush, my Bare Minerals brow powder. I think this is in like dark blonde to medium brown, which is what my eyebrows are. I just use the product in the lid because otherwise you can go a bit too scouse brow with this. And I think with my blonde hair I can't really get away with it. And with this you just kind of put it through the eyebrows really lightly. I really, really love this product actually. I don't have much high-end stuff, but my mum got me this for Easter, and then I went and bought the brush because it just applies it like so well and so nice and evenly. Okay, so once you put that through the eyebrows, I always seal them and kind of make them kind of stay put with some Vaseline, and this is just my favourite Vaseline. It is the cocoa butter one. Just take a little bit because you don't want sort of like greasy eyebrows, and put that there, and that will just keep them in place. Okay, so last section now, and this is going to be kind of my eyes and lips, which I think is probably the most fun part of it. And I'm going to take my Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay, which is just the staple for kind of natural everyday looks. And I'm going to take Booty Call, which is this nice pearly white, and put it all over the lid. I do sometimes use eyelid primers, but recently I found they kind of have almost made my eyeshadow crease a bit more. So at the moment I've cut them out, and I'm just seeing if that's true and if this kind of shadow actually lasts a bit longer without them. So I applied that all over the lid, and now I'm going to take Chopper, which is a kind of nice pinky bronze shade, and apply that kind of from the middle to the outer corner. This palette is just so good. I really do want the other one as well, but I don't know if you need both or not. I don't know how similar they are really. And then I'm going to take Snake Bite, which is kind of like a bit kind of bronzy brown, and just put that in the crease with the other side of the brush, which is kind of the crease side. And this kind of shadow is just to define the eyes a bit more. I do sometimes not wear eyeshadow, but if I am kind of leaving the house or have time, I do kind of like to, because I do think it makes your eyes look better. So that's my eyes all done. Well, eyeshadow. And then I'm going to do eyeliner because I always wear eyeliner. It's kind of one of my things. I should probably try not to sometimes, but I just like it. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner, which is absolutely amazing. I would just repurchase this. And I'm going to do kind of a thin line on the top of my eyelid. This is really hard to do with the mirror being really far away. And I kind of go right to the end, then take it under just a little bit. Gives a really nice kind of definition to the eye. I much prefer this to liquid concealers as well, because with liquid concealers, what am I talking about? With liquid eyeliner, sometimes they're a bit more smudgy, a bit harder to apply, and they're actually a bit more like, make more of a statement. I think they can be a bit darker. So this is better for kind of more subtle kind of days like today. So I've done that, and now I'm going to do my mascara. And I use two mascaras. The first one is my Max Factor Full Slash Effect Fusion, and I use this I suppose almost like a primer. So I put it on, and this is really good at defining the lashes, but not, I wouldn't say, brilliant at creating volume for them, which is why I don't just use this on its own. But I know quite a lot of people that do, but it's kind of because I feel like more lashes the better, and to do that I kind of use my Maybelline Full Seas mascara, which is kind of the best mascara I've ever tried. If I only had to use one, I would use this one, because this just gives amazing volume and length and definition. So I always put that on top just to add a bit more lash. So there you go, done that. So now all that's left to do now is my lips, and I always put on a bit of Vaseline first, just to kind of smooth them out and get rid of any dry patches that lip products might cling to. And then I'm going to take my Natural Collection lipstick in Rose Petal, which was also my May favourites. Just a nice peachy pink. And smooth it on like that. And finally, I'm going to take my Body Shop Vitamin E face mist and spritz it on, which just sets your makeup and kind of gets rid of any powderiness on the skin that you don't really want to be there. Like so. So that is my finished everyday makeup routine, kind of natural look. I hope you've enjoyed it and I didn't scare you too much at the beginning. Please subscribe, rate, comment, request, and check out my blog if you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!